This video will be a follow-up to the prior video regarding installing Blizzard's Battlenet on Manjaro Linux XFCE edition using Wine. I'll go over working around some of the issues with the Blizzard launcher on Linux and show how to get Hearthstone running. After installing Battlenet, one of the first things I ran into was that pop-up screens can hide behind the main window or simply be grayed out with no option to click anything. This can cause confusion, but it's relatively easy to work around. One thing to try here is to right-click on the item in the task menu and select a pop-up that's hidden. On my system, this did not work. Another option is to attempt to use Alt-Tab. However, this did not do anything for me as well. Right-clicking the quick launch icon revealed no obvious options to try. The trick that worked for me is to right-click the quick launch icon, tell the system to exit Battlenet, and then cancel the request. After that, I was able to move forward with installing Hearthstone. I had to use this same trick when installing World of Warcraft. I've not tried any other games in the launcher, but would assume this issue is pretty common. If you know of a fix for this, please comment on the video and let me know. After both Hearthstone and World of Warcraft were installed, I went ahead and launched WoW. It runs pretty well even on this older machine, which is only a quad-core i5 with a GTX 970. Now keep in mind I'm running this through a capture card, and I'm viewing the capture, not the native feed, so there's a bit of click lag. Here you can see a bit of the cinematic for this version. As you can see, everything works fine. This is what the character select screen looks like, and I saw no visual anomalies or errors when creating a new character. Here is a montage of some basic gameplay. Again, everything works flawlessly even on this old hardware.
You are a soldier of the mighty for the Horde.
Look sharp, recruits! We're on.
Never run from your foe. Victory or death.
Recruit! You survived. We need to regroup at once.
Now I'll move on to Hearthstone and go over a few tricks to get it up and running. When launching Hearthstone without making any changes to the configuration, I was getting an error launching. The fix for this required entering the settings of the launcher. Unfortunately, when attempting to access the settings, the same error that happened during the install phase happened. The screen was grayed out and the pop-up was stuck behind the main window. To get around this, I tried using the same exit trick I used previously. This resulted in the application shutting down. I was able to relaunch the application, and this time, when I got the gray screen, I was able to Alt-Tab to get to the settings section. Once in the settings screen, I selected Modify Install. Once again, the pop-up was behind the other window, and once again, Alt-Tab came to the rescue. After getting the Modify Install screen to load, I realized this was just for changing languages. So I went back to search for anything else that could possibly cause a crash. Under the App options, there was a setting under Advanced Features. And in there, I found Use Browser Hardware Acceleration was checked. I've seen this sort of setting in other apps cause crashes, so I decided to uncheck it. After restarting Battlenet, I was able to get Hearthstone to launch properly. Next up, I ran through the tutorial just to make sure there would be no crashes. Everything worked properly, all sounds, graphics, etc. Here is a small montage of gameplay showing off the quality of the experience.
Oh, a new challenger. It's Jaina Proudmore, the babe.
I need some minions to fight for me. I think I'm right where I want you.
This one's mine.
So that's all there is to getting Battlenet, World of Warcraft, and Hearthstone running on Linux. Keep in mind these applications change often, and with those changes, things may break. However, I hope I've given you some information on how to look for problems and how to work around them when you try to do so. Until next time.